Ukraine war entering a dangerous new phase. Ukraine's army chief has warned that Russia is looking to widen the battlefield by creating a new buffer zone in northern Ukraine. The warning comes as President Volodymyr Zelensky pitches Ukraine as NATO's future security partner. But at the United Nations, Moscow has dismissed Kyiv's battlefield narrative, insisting Russia, not Ukraine, is gaining ground. Ukraine's Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi has issued one of his starkest battlefield warnings yet. Presenting his review of the first half of 2026, Syrskyi said Russia has not abandoned its goal of fully occupying the Luhansk and Donetsk regions. He warned Moscow also wants to expand fighting into the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions while creating what he described as a buffer zone in northern Ukraine.
The aggressor has not abandoned its plans for the complete occupation of the Luhansk and Donetsk regions and seeks to expand offensive operations in the Dnipropetrovsk and Zaporizhzhia regions, as well as create and expand a buffer zone in the northern regions of Ukraine.
Syrskyi also cautioned that a turning point in the war is still far off, saying Russia continues to increase troop numbers, weapons production, and long-range attacks. Even as Ukraine's military prepares for the possibility of a wider war, President Volodymyr Zelensky delivered a confident message at the NATO Defence Industry Forum in Ankara.
Do you really believe it would be right to live outside NATO, a country and a people with this level of defensive capability? If we already have these capabilities, if Ukrainians already know how to fight like this, then it does make sense for these capabilities to become a part of the alliance's collective defense. That would make all of us stronger. And we already see each other as reliable partners, and it would be only natural to become a part of one common security community. The fact is that we will remain next to the source of the problem, Russia, for a long time. Ukraine in NATO is a source of extraordinary defensive capability.
Moscow hits back at the UN, but Russia has rejected Kyiv's assessment of the battlefield. Addressing the United Nations Security Council, Russia's acting permanent representative, Anna Evstigneva, dismissed Ukrainian claims that Kyiv is gaining the initiative. She said Russian forces have captured 133 settlements and taken control of more than 3,000 square kilometers since the beginning of the year, accusing Kyiv of exaggerating deep strikes on Russian territory to secure more Western military aid.
Another popular narrative among Ukrainians is about Kyiv seizing the initiative on the battlefield. But no. Since the beginning of the year, 133 settlements have been liberated, and more than 3,000 square kilometers of the territory have been taken under control.
Whether Russia is preparing to open another active front remains uncertain, but Syrskyi's warning about a northern buffer zone suggests Ukrainian commanders are preparing for the possibility of a broader battlefield, even as Kyiv intensifies its diplomatic push for deeper NATO integration and sustained Western military support. If Moscow does seek to stretch Ukrainian defenses beyond the current front line, the conflict could enter another phase, one defined not just by battles in the east and south, but by the prospect of a widening war along Ukraine's northern frontier.